Meanwhile, a bill waiting for Governor Pritzker's signature is aiming to improve birth equity throughout the state of Illinois. It would require private insurance companies to cover all pregnancy, postpartum, and newborn care provided by doulas or licensed midwives. This includes home births, home visits, and support during labor. Insurers would also be required to cover home visits by certain consultants.
Black women are 3 times more likely to die from pregnancy-related complications. But it's not just about Black women. We think about women in rural communities and in so many ways where all women deserve access to affordable and accessible health care. And so the Birth Equity Initiative does that.
The bill passed along party lines with all Republicans opposing it.